Hello, everybody, and welcome back to interior decorating with pink, very feminine wood. Now, we did get some cherry blossoms, which I'm really excited about. Not too excited about building a bunch of pink stuff, but for this island, it's fine. But I prefer like the mangrove wood was very exciting for me because it's like this darker, like richer kind of texture. I mean, this is very effeminate, and I mean it's cutesy. It's almost like surreal and heavenly. That's why I don't know. Like pink trees seems like a very Japanese or Asian type thing, like the cherry blossom. But then we were talking about George Washington and the cherry tree that he chopped down. Oh, also, while I'm saying that, I want to. Oh wait, now we have the map. Let's go ahead and post our location. Let's go over to the actual portal and let's see. Depending on which way it's facing, let's see. All right. So this would be pointing down, and so it's usually looking up. So we want it looking up, which means we're looking down. It's like that whole Pirates of the Caribbean, like down is up is down. And to test our theory, so it should look like a green like that when we take map 11. Ooh, oh, no. I just realized. Wait. Oh, whew. Okay, we do have this. We do have. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of hemming and hawing for nothing. Let's just put that there. We need to make a copy of the map, but we also need to. I mean, this is fine. We need to name it. But we also need to. Okay, wait, let's get rid of that. Um, Sorry, first things first. We got to go all the way back up here, back to our crafting table. I mean, we could just craft a new crafting table and have it down there, but I mean, whatever. It's a small price to pay. All right, and cartography table. Let's just put it right. Well, fine. Um, Map 11. There we go. So basically, we just needed to make a copy so we could leave one copy here as the anchor that shows on all of the maps. They're all connected. Um, well, I mean, okay. Now I am facing down, but the map will be facing up. So if the map's looking out, it'll be that way. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Yep. See, and now it's opposite. So the teardrops are opposite. Now, if I was facing up, now I'm in alignment with the way that the map reads, which is the same as that. So they're all pointing up, like attention. No, just kidding. Anyways, so now we have a map 11, and not map 11. We'll rename it something. Until then, yeah, this is fine. So, and yeah, let's build a little cherry blossom hut. We should go do like a mangrove one too. And I'm wondering, oh, that was the other thing. I had that dirt out. I wanted to convert a lot of this area to actual um, dirt so we could grow more of those. Yeah, so. Oh, and I love the rain too. It's nice. And don't get me wrong, I do think those cherry blossoms look really neat, but I mean, I would have liked more of like a purpley wood, like kind of like how it looks there. 'Cause then it'd be like almost like nether wood or I don't know. Pink's okay. It's salmon. So, and we'll fix that too. We'll actually build like a house around it, but we need more trees to have more wood, and these ones aren't doing it. And so I'm already thinking, Do we make a satellite? Um, wait. Oh, we had paper too. I didn't even realize that. I was about to make sugarcane into paper, and I completely forgot. I was like, oh, we didn't even do that. But anyways, well, we do need to get rid of some of that. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and just make there more grassy area. Actually, I kind of want to lower it anyway, or I don't know. Maybe it's for the best. Like we're in a caldera of sorts. I don't want to overthink it because then that's analysis paralysis the other way. It's just. Hmm. Oh yeah, the other thing I'm going to get done, a bunch of memory management. I got to figure that out because I have so many of these recordings and I've been deleting them too as I like upload them. It's just like, there's a lot of other projects I got going on, so I got to figure out just doing some basic memory management stuff and then working on a couple of these computers. If I can even get like one or two of them. Oh, hey, nice. So let's go ahead and get some more of that wood. All right. Hmm. Yeah, I think that was just the third one that we didn't need because we've got a map to take back, and which we'll just put right there. Well, no, actually, I like having it there. So we'll take this one, put it up there, so when we get ready to head back. But until then, leave all this stuff. Yeah, pretty much everything. I mean, and nice, that worked out perfect. So massive storage, and we can always dig out underneath it. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. I mean, well, I don't know what. Actually, now that, as I say that, I don't want to waste dirt blocks. Like, I want to kind of take out. Well, we got to take all this out. And I'm thinking about even like the caldera idea, even after I said that. So, for those of you that don't know, a caldera is like a crater inside a volcano, either dormant or active. And there's a nice caldera in Oregon. I think it's like Wizard's Island. Anyways, wait, did I chop the rest of that cherry tree? No, I did not. Because then it'll decay, get me more blossoms. I can keep growing more trees. And yeah, basically I just need a lot of cherry planks to build this house. So, which we have. And we also have a stack in here, I just realized, but it's okay. We'll keep a stack. We'll even like bring a stack back when we leave. So it's like the tax. There's your tax on tea for anyone who knows the old American history. Actually, that's a good point. We could just do, yeah. So by that right, let's go ahead and take all this, make a decent sized house. It's kind of like taking Play-Doh or clay and spreading it out thin, because we're taking all this blobbed up clay underneath. Because it really doesn't. I mean, in the real world, if you were growing a tree, you would need deep soil systems for the root system to grow. So as the roots grow and expand, they need to have enough room to get the nutrients that they need to survive or thrive too. Like, I mean, if you want to keep the tree, I mean, I think that is part of bonsai, right? Like, I mean, it only uses so many resources because it's so small and it's like dwarfed. I mean, kind of like restricted, which, even saying that reminds me of the idea to shrink feet, like through painful processes. I don't know. Hopefully that's not still a thing, but anyways, I mean, who am I to judge? It's not my area of expertise, my area of like society, and that's just it too. Like, I mean, as much as I hate it, like, ugh, well, we won't go back and tell you that. We talked a couple topics in the last videos that were unpleasant, but really true facts. So we'll go more just creative in this one. Oh, coding wise though, I sat down to go do that Sudoku puzzle, and I don't think it's still a challenge. Actually, I think they took it out or retired it, I guess. So I didn't see it. I copied all of the blue challenges that I did. I think there's only like 2 or 3 now, and that's fine. I mean, I did find some stuff for Sudoku which seems even more interesting. Like the problem validator, I would agree that it could have actually been demoted to an orange. It was actually pretty easy in hindsight, but I don't know, because I've seen oranges that were harder, and that's like supposedly the easier level. Like if you're thinking like belts of kung fu or martial arts, how the different colors represent different skill levels and different training levels, and you have to take a test to advance to the next skill level color for your belt. And then, like in kung fu, I think I was like an orange belt with a sword stripe, and then I don't know some other things, but I think you start as a yellow and then you go orange. So I was only like, I think I promoted once, but still, I mean, I stuck with it long enough to promote, and I kind of do that just about everywhere I go. Like, I mean, in every job I've had, there's some kind of leadership, management, or trust, elevated access privileges of some kind. So, and not saying that that's anything special too. Like, I know a lot of people that are very driven like that, and also they've had the right amount of opportunity mixed with the right amount of support, emotional or family support, family stability, all of that stuff. It all comes into play. And so the more you have all of this secured, the easier it is on everyone. So, and that's a really kind of sappy sounding way about to be like, you know, don't just be kind on yourself, be kind on your family, be kind on your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, your, you know, everything. Because, I mean, it is just common sense. Like, we're building this a giant cherry house. There we go. Or at least like around that big. I mean, we could go... If we change our mind, we can always landscape it back. And notice I did break the block with the pressure plate, so then you just do that again. That's why I was trying to choose the gold blocks, like what is going to be, and that's going to be like the golden doorstep to the threshold of this, like the new homage or homage, like paying homage to... And we did not, see, we were being cheap. We were making it like, or sorry, not cheap. And actually this is efficient in like, you know what? You're right. Let's reclaim this wood. And let's make it... I mean, it doesn't matter now. Like, that's trash blocks because we'll never see them. So in the real world, we would try to make efficient homes. And I do want to try to do this one time. Oh, I do have some emeralds. Let's see. And at least... Oh, wait. I think... Well, let's even do... It's like, you know, just talking about Dexter the other day, like setting up something like that. Oh, we'll get the Nautilus shells. And then ice. We don't have to worry about ice now. We'll do fire, you know. We just need to get Silk Touch on an axe. Wait, come here, you. Okay, and all right. Our first llamas of the region. And I put it over here on this grassy area so they can be here. And then, actually, let's go ahead and fill in this area here a little bit. Ah. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Right. Basically what I was... Okay, never mind then. Because again, the whole depth thing, like this will be enough dirt to probably cover the island. And then I can grow a whole orchard of trees. Then it'll be like kind of like a caldera of dirt and stuff. So yeah. Actually, how am I doing with that? All right. Good for now. If I change my mind, I can always go back under. But like my main concern was the llamas falling into like this pit. There we go. Okay. Now this, and it doesn't matter because, oops. All right. Yeah, like I said, I don't think we have to worry about running out of dirt now that we have a few stacks. And if we do, there's land. I mean, that's why I have a handy dandy map here. We've got plenty of land here. We've got snow biomes. We got snow villages. Oh, yeah. And so, oh, we have another tree. So we should just keep cutting them down and like growing more. So just like bonsai, but a macro bonsai versus a micro bonsai. So in a micro bonsai or normal bonsai, you would just be cutting or pruning a single plant. But in a macro bonsai, you're pruning an entire tree down to grow more. But that's just the Minecraft way to get the seeds. Like in reality, I don't think you have to destroy the plant to get the seeds in most cases. I could be wrong though, but most cases I feel like you can have, or you can just get the seeds. Like, and in that ecology class, which was really cool, because in living up in Buena Vista, we had like a mountain area to study nature by. Let's see, let's do, but then like that, then have like a house. Yeah, yeah, still a good size house, not really like multi extravagant. Because then we could also build a village here and have like the cherry blossom people. But this is just like the mayor's house. All right, then right there you're like, oh well, wealth and inequalities and wealth disparities and blah blah blah. Which yeah, it's we got to fix it for all. So we're gonna build some really nice houses. Actually, you're right. Oh, oh. um. Hmm. So now I'm thinking we're setting a standard, meaning everything you're going to build, you need to build it in duplicate and triplicate, and if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for the common person. The lowest socioeconomic group needs to have the same, with the same work, mind you, but we need to provide the skills so they can do the work. Well, and also sharing in the wealth too, because I mean, just a big concern of mine is food production. And actually, yeah, this is good because, like I'm saying, if we're making a bunch of these houses, I can do this comfortably. Make like two or three of these, have two or three inhabitants of this place. See, and that's like, oops, oh, just perfect amount to finish off this. Oh, I have more, I guess. Anyways, there. So, whoops, maybe not perfect amount. I was one shy. So this is a good size, and I can make a few of these, and then a few villagers. Because as it is, I have like 100 villagers crammed into one, almost like community corrections, where they have a bunch of people, a bunch of cots in the middle of the floor, or yeah, there's weekenders where you can go just for the weekend, and then you get to see all the people that live there throughout the week. Like, and then there's actually the halfway house community corrections where you have more of like 6 to 8 people in a room, which is still a lot. Let's see, do I have any other types of wood? A little bit. Do have some more of this, but which I will take. Or no, that's right. We're taking a. Whatever. We can build a grove back home. Because we're going to need to replicate it back home anyway. We don't really have. Because we need to keep doing all of them and keep growing more. Because that's the other thing. I don't know if it's. Because I think with acacia trees, if you have them too close together, they don't grow. Like they need to have like feelers out to tell if there's enough room to grow, I want to say. But then I think even that, sometimes they still do grow anyway. Oh. Hmm. Because I know like spruce trees, when I've grown them together too closely, at least the four ones. Oh, I wonder if you can make. That'd be something worth seeing. But anyway, sorry, I was starting to talk about that because that is a problem with donating technology to developing areas. I was reading this article that was like saying, beware, like don't donate your tech, thinking you're doing a good thing, and that's why you got to be careful because if it's going to be trash soon, like it needs to have a usable lifespan. So if you're going to donate tech, and like I've been doing it with just like refurbished laptops, that there is some usable lifespan left, but not a whole lot. It's more for like students going to college and like until they figure out what they want, they don't have to spend a lot of money on like a brand new MacBook or which those things are like at least $1,000, if not 2,000. I mean, and even Walmart laptops, which are like 300 bucks or 400 for like the good ones, you can't play games on them. All you can do is like note take and manage documents and things that like a Raspberry Pi could probably do, especially with an external storage like attached to it or if you beef up the RAM. Like, I mean, there's things that you can buy like, and so those of you who don't know, a Raspberry Pi is like a computer for like under 100 bucks, under like 50 bucks. I've seen them. I don't know. And there's also a bunch of knockoffs or like alternates. In fact, Linus Tech Tips is a YouTuber that I watch. I watched a few of his videos, and he does this thing where he. I was just watching this video the other day. Actually, I think it was a recent one. But it's basically like alternatives to Raspberry Pi because even Raspberry Pi was a cool idea because it was like, well, unfortunately, like the Volkswagen car was for the German people, but like it was a great idea. But then it was kind of like, there's a lot of evil stuff tied to the dude that did it. But anyways, let's see. Let's do a porch actually there, and we will do a pressure plate, and we can even do that like. There. And, oh, nope. So we're being efficient with our use of blocks. And then, yeah, we'll just do, oh, whoops, we didn't even need to do that. We could just leave it hollow. You got to be careful, though. You don't want to leave it, like, too hollow like that, because then, but we can just clog that up. Because then, like, creatures can spawn in there, because it'll be all dark. But, there. We can actually have dirt and grass, which it will turn into. Get rid of this gravel. Oh, man. That's a lot, actually. It's like there's a whole vein of gravel all that way, and then you got this stuff, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna lower all of this and make it dirt. So, wait, oh yeah, that was the other thing. I mean, 12:30. Like, there's a funny meme that I was just seeing the other day. It's talking about. I've seen a lot of memes about the American system for thing, and then it's like times. Whoever came up with the clock idea is like, there's going to be 12 numbers. Each number is used twice. There's 24 hours in a day. And just all these things. It just sounds like just some random person throwing out numbers and not really having any kind of idea of what they're doing. Um, and yeah, it's funny. And then, and so 12:30, 12 is when we turn it to PM. Well, now why? We go it's 1 through 12. 12 should be the highest number. It is the largest number in that sequence, yet then it becomes the lowest number in round two, in the PM part of the day. So then it's 12, 1, 2. So it's almost like we made that our zero based. So 0, so it's supposed to be 1 and 12. And then when it's 12 o'clock a.m., it's flipped back to the zero base index, even though it is the highest one in the set. So it's 12 a.m. Oh my gosh, it's 12 a.m. Like, or it's 11 p.m., but then it's 12 a.m. See, so it gets so late and it increases until it should have been 12 p.m. And that's just weird to me. And I just noticed that because I was setting the alarm for this video, which, okay, yes, I am recording. I've confirmed that a couple times. Um, anyways, yeah, it's just, ugh. It's funny. It's weird. It's funny. And I've worked in metrics. Like, I've built wind turbine blades in metrics, like, centimeters, actually just centimeters and millimeters. Like, if you're off 3 mils or something, or like, there were very, very, very high standards. Like, it was very precise. And I loved it because it was so precise. It was like, oh, it makes so much sense. But yeah. All right, then we could even make this like just the junk rock one. It's all the cobblestone. So there's going to be a lot. Because, yeah, I think we're going to do a mine here, too. Let's do, yeah, this. We'll have a spot for gravel. And what I usually do, if I'm not getting too intense with it, I'll do like an andesite, a diorite, and a granite, and then a cobblestone, all in the same chest. And then if I need to expand, then I will. But like really, I'd like to save these for, this one being the valuables chest eventually. It'll just be gold in this. And in fact, yeah, I mean, as I say that, let's go ahead and remove this. Or we'll take all plants, produce, and stuff and put it in another one. And then animals, but then this is like the useful stuff and the riches. And we could do this one, plants. We can even do an item frame, actually. So let's do... And there are some cows over there, so maybe, but... And then let's just put a plant there. All right, and we need to plant a lot more. Let's see, I was just thinking about all this. Plant a lot more dirt and start growing some more trees. So, and even as I say that, let's get the blossoms queued up. And spread them out a little more. I mean, maybe just do like 2. Do some more landscaping. Huh. Pick up all this stuff too. I mean, not that I need to, and I am kind of a hoarder in this game, but at the same time, I've built some really cool things out of just all the massive amounts of cobblestone I've had. I mean, I built entire railways and networks when I was playing with my cousin on the Java version. So anytime we'd make a mine, we would just have just tons and tons of cobblestone. And such is everyone. I mean, that's the Minecraft way. Now, whether you keep it or use it or not, it's up to you. But, and I feel like it is especially America's responsibility because we were the originator of the throwaway culture. Like, you think about candy wrappers and stuff, or I don't know if I can really say that. Maybe Japan. But I wonder who did it first. Who did the original candy wrapper? That would be a thing that, we could Google nowadays. Or back in my day, it feels so old. Back in my day, we had to call a phone number and they would tell us the answer. We didn't have Google. We didn't have instant searches. And then there's that meme like, okay, Grandma, let's get you back to bed. We used to listen to CDs and Eminem would tell us who the real Slim Shady is. Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed. And it is sad and it is true. It's like, oh, there's the alarm at 12:30 p.m. Ugh. Drives me nuts. All right. Ta-ta for now. I'll see you in the next one.